It may take a little bit more work, but substituting healthy fats for bad fats is worth it. Okay, it's worth it to just keep your body healthy. Hello, this is Lorraine, and welcome to Healthy Living, Spirit, Soul, and Body. So today I'm going to be talking about healthy fats and the things that you can do to incorporate them into your diet. I'm also going to be talking about the benefits of healthy fats, what are bad fats, and what you need to watch out for when you go shopping, and what are the harmful things or the harmful ingredients that contain bad fats. So I'm going to begin this with a really, really delicious shrimp avocado salsa. Now they call it a salsa because when I originally tried this recipe, or when I originally saw this recipe, they were serving it with tortilla chips. But really, it's a basic salad. It's something that I have made over spinach leaves or over regular lettuce, arugula, or romaine, and it is absolutely delicious. I literally called it an addictive substance when I first made it because it's that good. So I'm going to go over some really simple ingredients. It's all live foods, and it does contain avocado, which is one of the foods that you can use to incorporate healthy fats into your diet. Okay, here we go. First, start with 1 pound of jumbo shrimp and season with salt and pepper. Cook in 1 tablespoon of olive oil and other healthy fat for about 3 minutes total, and transfer the shrimp onto a cutting board and coarsely chop. Then add the chopped shrimp into a mixing bowl. Next, squeeze 3 medium limes over the shrimp and set aside while you add the remaining ingredients. 1 cucumber chopped, and add the chopped cucumber to the mixing bowl. Then add 2 avocados and chop those, and add them to the mixing bowl, which is another healthy fat. Chop up 1 medium onion. Coarsely chop some cilantro, fresh cilantro, and add them all to the mixing bowl. And at this point, it's starting to be really good. And I almost forgot 1 chopped tomato to the mixing bowl. And now you're ready to eat. Here it is with some tortilla chips. Or, as I mentioned, you can have it over a bed of spinach or a bed of lettuce. And it is absolutely delicious. So, I hope you enjoyed my avocado or shrimp avocado salsa or salad. Again, it is one of my favorites. It's one of my favorite ways to add avocados to my diet. However, I have discovered through Panera Bread, actually, that avocados are absolutely terrific in a salad. What I'm going to do right now, it's a funny thing about good fats and bad fats because everybody seems to have a different opinion, honestly. I would say this is like one of the most controversial topics, is what fats you should eat and which fats you shouldn't. I am going to go with what most people think, okay? I'm not a nutritionist, so I don't know all the ins and outs about omega-6s, omega-3s. However, I do know that bad fats contain trans fats and they are inflammatory. I've heard someone say that they're the most deadly ingredient in foods that we eat. They're loaded with omega-6. The unhealthy fats raise cholesterol and lower the good cholesterol. Okay, and it does increase the risk of heart disease. Bad fats are not good for your body, not good for your health, and so they really need to be avoided. Really, if you can, don't eat them. Okay, it's as simple as that. Some of the foods that contain bad fats are soy, which I didn't know, corn, canola oil, cottonseed oil, and margarine. And here's the biggest surprise that I found when I was doing some research on this, is that butter, believe it or not, can be a healthy fat. That's interesting, right? So I found that butter contains both healthy and bad fats. Here's the thing. You know, they came out with margarine years ago, and thank goodness I never really got into it. But margarine is like totally processed. It's like plastic. So much stuff is put into making margarine. And however, when you look at butter, it contains milk and salt. I mean, that's it. These bad, unhealthy fats are found in a lot of common foods such as mayonnaise, salad dressings, and believe it or not, a lot of hummus these days is not made with olive oil, but with a lot of these unhealthy fats. Those are some things to really shy away from. I would really say look at your ingredients when you buy salad dressing. I think that that's the most deceiving thing, because not only does a lot of salad dressing have a lot of sugar, but you know, you think you're having something healthy, you're having a salad, and yet you're adding this salad dressing that has all this unhealthy stuff in it. So I would say really look at your labels and make sure that that it complies, okay, that there are no unhealthy fats. One thing I do want to mention is that there is mayonnaise that is made with olive oil, and it's like half the fat, and obviously would be better for you. So if you really can't live without mayonnaise, like maybe you like tuna with mayo, I would say use the olive oil mayonnaise. So let's talk about the good fats, okay? The things that you can incorporate into your diet that would give you, that would raise the good cholesterol, okay, which is what we want. So some of the healthy fats that you can incorporate into your diet are cod liver oil, and cod liver oil contains omega-3, DHA and DPA, which is very good for your brain and for your nervous system, vitamin D and vitamin A. Secondly, obviously, is avocados, okay? I would say that in the last 10 years, avocados have become very popular. Before that, I never even knew they existed, and I might have been sheltered, but now really you go into almost any place where they have salads, and avocado will be one of the ingredients that you can have added onto your salad. Avocado oil contains vitamin E. Another, this is a surprise, lard. Okay, lard actually is pig fat. Apparently that has a lot of vitamin D3 in it. Another, now here's where the butter, the healthy butter comes in. They say that the best butter that you should eat is grass-fed, okay? And apparently butter has vitamin K2, omega-3, and CLA. So just wanted to let you know that. I personally don't shy away from butter. I have it in moderation. So if I'm making a recipe and it calls for 3 tablespoons of butter, I'm not going to use 3, I'll use 2. That kind of thing. I usually almost always use less butter than the recipe calls for. Okay, another, obviously I mentioned it, olive oil. I absolutely love olive oil. I love it cooked with garlic. Olive oil actually contains oleic acid and vitamins E and K. It's high in antioxidants, which can reduce inflammation and lower cholesterol. Another way of adding healthy fats into your diet is fatty fish. A couple of weeks ago, I did a great podcast about salmon, adding fish into your diet, and I talked a little bit about why salmon is so good and why fatty fish is is so good for you. Also, last but not least, coconut oil is another healthy fat. So I would just suggest that really eliminate the items that I mentioned that have bad fat. You don't need it. There's always substitution. There's always different ways of cooking things and eating so that you keep yourself healthy. It may take a little bit more work, but substituting healthy fats for bad fats is worth it. So thank you for visiting my YouTube channel, Healthy Living Spirit, Soul, and Body today. I hope you enjoyed the podcast. I hope you got a little bit of information about what you should and shouldn't eat. And I am a firm believer in taking care of your body, your temple. Okay? Also, please subscribe and hit the notification bell. That way you'll know when I come out with a new video. I do try to post every Monday morning, preferably. Okay. So I hope you have an absolutely wonderful week coming up. I am here in New Jersey and it's getting a little cooler. Today it was in the 60s, which is cool. It's been so warm the last couple of days, but I am enjoying it. And next week actually, I am going to be posting something about fall and the different things that you can do in the fall. And I'm going to be posting some pictures of one of my favorite places to take pictures of fall foliage. Okay, so keep an eye out and have an absolutely wonderful day. Bye-bye.